it's got to be a lot more different than a fuzz face. It's got to be completely different. Was the building that pedal a challenge? Did you have to kind of do your research on that, Benson Echo Rec thing and kind of make sure it was kind of right, parallel with it at least?
Well, this is the way Greg approached me with it. Of course, Dunlop has released the EP3 preamp pedal. So that's the preamp circuit that was in the tape echoes, the huge box tape echoes, Echoplex EP3s. But Greg approached me and he said, I want that. He said, but I want a tone knob on it like the EP4s had. So I was like, yeah, I can do it. I got a good buddy in Louisville who's an electrical engineer. Me and him worked on this circuit. We figured out, where it's going to affect the tone the most, so which was, it was really nice because with this one, which the EP3 preamp is basically a boost, and on the Dunlop pedal, you just have a volume knob. That's it. No way to really control the tone of it. So we figured it out. We made a couple prototypes, sent them to Greg, and it was really nice but with this pedal, when you have the tone knob at 12 o'clock, it's really kind of where it is if the pedal isn't on. You'll get a little boost. When you roll it down, it's gonna roll in more bass. It's a bottom end. If you roll it the other way, it's gonna roll in more highs.
Okay.
You're really gonna know the boost. You're gonna hear the boost when you've got that bottom end rolled in. When you've got the dial all the way down, and you're really going to hear that boost in the bottom end, and it sounds really nice, but yeah, and that's basically what it is. It's sort of a little boost. It's not a gigantic boost like a Klon, but it's a little boost, and you can control the tone on it. But he told me in the 70s when he was playing in a band called Itchy Brother, that was his secret weapon, was the EP3. And I know for a lot of guitar players at that day and age, that was what they used. A lot of them wouldn't necessarily use the echo part of it. It was just when you ran your guitar through it, you went through the preamp, whether the echo was on or off. You was running through that preamp in the EP3. So he told me that was his secret weapon, and I think we came out pretty good. He loves the pedal. It sounds really good. Chris Robertson even told me, I sent him one. He loves it. He said it's an amazing pedal.
I use it in my digital signal chain upstairs recording, and it makes a huge difference with what you're doing as far as that goes. And I also like just cranking it up on the Marshall here in the basement and just letting it rip that way too. I have to kind of baby it because of the signature on it, but it doesn't really leave the house, but she's definitely one that's in the stable for sure.
I was talking to, me and Greg and Boone were talking about it, and Boone made the perfect analogy. He said it's like you pull the blanket off of your amp. He said it's just like when you pull the blanket off your amp, you get all that tonal spectrum.
It's almost like what you think the tone knob should do when you turn it up.
There you go.
In a weird